trimmed in white. White letters trimmed in red. And the Glenwood Titans in their home whites. Red numbers. Glenwood with basketball. As they work it around, that's Leenan in the corner to Burris. All the way across, intercepted by Will Ewald. Gets it to Singleton. Singleton dribbles up to the left. Now back up top to Ewald. Hands off to Singleton. He'll pull it back out. No score here as the game is underway. The Railers working around. That's Froby. Over to Singleton. Now to Ewald. Whiteman in the corner. Now they'll swing it back around the other way. Singleton pulls up for a three in the corner off the side of the rim. No good. Rebound, Leenan.
Yeah, good Railer possession here, trying to figure out this man-to-man defense by Chatham. Just moving the ball here. A couple different possessions. The coaching staff will get a good look at where they're at.
And they're going to get a foul on number 1. That's Will Ewald, his first, team first. 6:54 left in the first, no score. Railers pick up their first foul. Leenan inbounds to Hansborough. Now to Estes to Hansborough. Up top, guarded by Singleton. Lincoln in their 1-2-2. Burris to Leenan. Now Hansborough.
Yeah, of course, the Titans very patient on their end. Confident ball handlers, so you won't see them get nervous with the basketball and the pressure by the Railers.
Talked about it pregame, Josh. Not real high-scoring games when these two are on the court against each other.
No, you're right. Very deliberate. They're going to look for their shot. They're going to not be afraid to take 45 seconds, a minute off the clock if they haven't got what they want.
Titans with the basketball. They work it around. Leenan. Chatham's leading scorer. Now spin by Burris. Kicks it in the corner to Hansborough. He's going to take a three off the back of the iron. No good. Will Ewald comes out with it. We got a 2-on-1. He'll go up and around. No good. Froby grabs it. And it's going to be out of bounds off of the Titans. Going to stay with the Railers.
Yeah, nice.
Looked like a lot of pushing.
You're right.
there,
Yeah,
Josh.
it looks like Froby got shoved out from the lane trying to go for an offensive rebound, and Will kind of took a little contact going to the basket. So good drive by Will. Nice move. Just couldn't finish with the left. He's been really good at that this year, extending that one long hand and long reach and able to get the layups to go.
Raiders with the basketball. No score. 2.5 minutes have gone by in this opening quarter. And we're looking for our first bucket. Raiders working around. Whiteman back to Ewald, over to Hollinger. Now back to Ewald. He's going to take a deep three. Got it. Nothing but net for Ewald. And that's a Chris Coyne State Farm three-pointer.
Will hit a big one there. He hit a big one in Rock Island to keep us close there and give us a lead down there in Rock Island, but also didn't shoot it well really until that point. So nice to see the senior get off to a good start here in the first quarter.
3-0 Railers. Titans with the ball. Estes in the corner. Now they get it down low to Logan. Now swing it around. There's Leenan for a three. Got it. Glenwood answers with a three-pointer. 4:40 to go in the first. It's all tied up at 3. Railers with the basketball. Ewald. Now to Whiteman. Whiteman pulls up for a three off the back of the iron. No good. Froby there. Couldn't handle the rebound. Now Hansborough looks to push. And they're going to get a charge on Hansborough as Whiteman was set to take the charge.
Yeah, and Caden again get the ball tipped away from him with a little contact here. And Caden's got a little contact there. We talked about the first possession. He tried to go for the rebound, got shoved away. And that time it's a different type of athlete than what we've seen. Big, strong guys here and very physical.
All tied up at 3. Halfway through the first, Railers with the basketball. Ewald with it on the wing. Now up top to Singleton. Singleton kicks it out to Ewald. Now they'll swing it around to the left. Froby. He'll dribble right. Hand off to Whiteman. Ooh, Whiteman with the travel. He shuffled his feet as he faked the three-pointer, shuffled him, and he's going to be guilty of the travel.
Yeah,
Turnover Railers.
I think Hollinger's going to have to look a little more aggressive than he has. They're leaving him open with a drive on that baseline, and he's really not looked at the basket so far. A couple touches on the corner for Hollinger and really looked to pass it right back out. He's got to be a guy that's got to be offensive for this Railer team.
Titans with the basketball, all tied up at 3. Low-scoring affair here in Glenwood. Burris gets it down low to Logan. A little jumper, no good. And Hollinger goes up for the rebound. The Railers look to push. Froby pulls it back out. Now Whiteman for a 3 on the wing. Got it. Cam Whiteman with a 3-pointer, and it's a Chris Coyne State Farm 3-pointer.
Yeah, nice transition there. Froby cut off on the baseline on the drive and kicked it right out to a trailing Cam Whiteman. Hasn't been shooting it real consistently so far, but when he follows up, nice 10-second call.
10-second.
Railers defense turn the Titans over, but we've seen Cam kind of walk up into that 3, as we saw Gavin Block do a lot in his career, walk into that 3 after a transition, a secondary transition almost, and Cam with a big basket.
Not a whole lot of pressure there by the Railers defense, and Glenwood just kind of took their time. There's another 3 by Whiteman.
Count it.
Count the bucket for Whiteman, and the foul.
I think it was a foul on the screen, Scott.
Okay.
It looked like Ewald was setting the screen, and they tried to go through Ewald on the screen, and it was a foul as Will was setting the screen for Whiteman for a corner, so they're going to count the basket and should give us the ball out of bounds.
So a big 3 by Whiteman in the corner, a foul.
So the Railers will inbound underneath the basket. A foul on Chatham trying to go through the screen, but we'll take it here as the Railers with back-to-back 3s.
3 by Singleton.
Whiteman.
Ooh, in and out, no good. Yeah, ooh, almost got his own rebound. But Estes comes out with it. Hansborough picked up his second foul. Second team foul for the Titans. Railers up 9-3.
Yeah, Hansborough goes to the bench here early with 2 fouls now. 9-3, the Railers up 2:30. Quickly moving first quarter.
Little battle underneath between Logan and Hollinger. The Titans working around. There's a 3 by Lehan, in and out, no good. Rebound comes down to Burris, and he's going to be called for a charge as Hollinger sets and takes a charge. Fouls on number 23, Burris, his first, team third.
And I thought before that, Singleton got pushed off on the rebound, so it could have been a foul before. But, yeah, Chatham Glenwood lowering the shoulder. The Railers stepping right in there for 2 charges.
Railers up 9-3 with the basketball. 2:05 to go in the first. Ewald with it on the wing. Now up top to Singleton. Over to Froby. Froby for a 3. Off the rim, no good. Burris with the rebound. That is not Burris. That is number 22, Kilby. They'll work it around. Lehan. Now down low to a wide open Burris.
Yeah, nice look away pass there by Lennon. You know he can pass. He was the quarterback that was All-State.
And Whiteman with another travel as he gets a little happy with his feet, Josh, not set.
Just getting a little too quick, trying to get everything going too quick without putting the ball on the ground before. So the Railers with the turnover there, Whiteman's got 2 of those, but he's also got 2 big 3-pointers.
9-5 Railers. Now the Titans get it across the timeline. And they'll set up top. Lehnan with the basketball, guarded by Singleton. Now to Estes, back to Lehnan. Trying to get it down low, nothing there. Now Burris. All the way in the corner for Estes for a 3. Got it. Estes hit a 3 from the corner. 9-8 Railers with the lead. 1:05 to go in the first quarter. Nothing there for Froby. Now they'll kick it around. Hollinger. Back to Ewald. Up top to Singleton on the wing. Now Whiteman in the corner. Back to Froby. Now Hollinger. Nothing there. Hands off to Ewald.
Boy, the Railers got nothing inside so far, Scott. It's been all from the 3-point line. The Railers can't find a driving lane, a back door, or anything so far.
9-8 Railers. They'll pull it back out, see if they'll hold for 1. 32 on the clock. The Titans will let them run the clock off. They're not going to extend their defense. Singleton with it up top, 20 on the clock. First quarter, Railers up 9-8.
Well, the Railers know exactly when to go on what play it is, exactly what time to go.
And they go at 9 seconds. Hollinger with it up top to corner for Singleton for a three. Off the front of the rim, no good. Rebound Lehman. He's going to throw up a half courter. Off the backboard, hits the front of the rim, no good. And that's going to do it here in Glenwood at the end of one. It's the Railers 9, the Titans 8. We'll be back after these messages. We'll come back with the second quarter action here on WLCN 96.3 FM. Second quarter underway. 9-8, Railers with the lead. Railers with the basketball. Proby tries to get to the lane, nothing there. Now they'll kick it back out. Singleton in the corner to Hollinger. Back up top. Railers working around, still trying to find something in the lane. Nothing there, they'll work it back around. Whiteman with it on the wing. Now back up top to Froby.
I just can't find that driving lane, Scott. Dillon tried to get there against, they put the big man, Logan, on him, 6'6" on Singleton, but just unable to get to the basket.
Whiteman for a three, off the rim, no good. Rebound, Estes. Leaning, back to Estes. They give it across the timeline. 9-8 Railers. Estes on the wing. Gets it down low to Logan. Stolen away off of the Railers. Going to stay with the Titans on their own baseline.
Logan tried to get it into the other big man for the Titans and just couldn't get it to go. It looks like it should have been a Railer steal, but tipped away, not corralled by the Railers. So the Titans will get another chance here to score.
Lehman to Estes up top. Hands off, back to Lehman. Over to Kilby. Now they'll work it around. Nothing there. Burris to Lehman. Now in the corner. There's a three on the way. No good. Rebound. Logan from the Titans. He shoves his way into the middle, and he's going to get two free throws as Whiteman didn't have very good position, and Logan just barreled his way through there.
Yeah. If he was in good defensive position, he probably could have drawn another charge there, but Logan realized he wasn't, playing off to the side of him, and just barreled his way into the basket. His first free throw way short for Logan. Offensive rebound by Chatham Glenwood. First foul on Cam, the second on the Railers.
Second free throw. No good. Rebound, Froby.
Well, you got to get Froby going, Scott. Just one field goal attempt in the first quarter, and that was a deep three. As we talked about earlier, the Railers unable to find any lanes to the basket.
Railers with the basketball, up by one. Singleton. He'll get to the lane, spin, up, and left it short. Good spin by Singleton, just left it short. Couldn't get it to go. Titans with the rebound.
Yeah, really the first driving opportunity the Railers have shown so far. Singleton got there, just couldn't convert, and those are baskets, as you know, as you would call this a possession game. You need every one of those, and Railers and Dillon couldn't get that layup to go.
9-8 Railers, 5:50 to go in the second. Kick it out in the corner. Kilby for a three. No good. Rebound, Estes. He'll put it back up and good. Titans with their first lead of the ball game, 10-9.
I think underneath the strength, just going over the Railers on the boards, and it looks like to me, Logan, almost every time a shot goes up, Logan really pushes off to get some space.
Whiteman, too long. No good. Rebound, Titans, 10-9. Glenwood with the lead and the ball. 5:15 to go in the first half. Kilby gives it to Lehman up top. Now they'll get it to the free throw line to Burris. He'll spin up and good for Burris.
Yeah, nice move by Burris. And Burris is the man that's been guarding Froby. There's no switching going on by Chatham Glenwood. Just straight up man-to-man defense. And we can't get the leading scorer for the Railers. We can't get him open.
Hollinger to Froby. Now back to Hollinger. They'll swing it around. Ewald for a three. Ooh, airballed it. You'll hear that.
Yeah, right now, I think, Scott, we're just settling for three-pointers, and the quicker the shot, the more opportunity, obviously, that Chatham Glenwood is going to have to come down and run some clock and get good shots. The Railers, you talk about football, you talk about offensive, how much your defense is out on the floor. Right now, the Railer defense out there a lot.
Three on the way, no good. Kilby's there for a rebound, puts it back up. Fought for underneath, Froby got a 1-on-2. Now Singleton will pull it back out. They'll swing it around. Ewald is going to try another three. Gets that one. Will Ewald.
Airball to Swish.
With a Chris Coyne, State Farm three-pointer, and we are all tied up at 12.
Yeah, nice ball move by the Railers. Cam probably had an open shot, but kicked it over to Ewald for an even better one, and Will able to dial up his second three tonight.
12-12. 3:45 to go. Tapped away by Froby. Into the hands of Hollinger. Whiteman pushes left, gets in the corner to Ewald. Now they'll swing it around to the right. Froby in the corner, back to Singleton. Now Froby, like you said, Josh. Froby, I think one shot in the evening.
Yeah, not the same aggressiveness as we saw against Rock Island getting to the basket. He took over in the third quarter while Hollinger and Singleton were on the bench. And right now, Caden just can't find his rhythm.
Singleton will drive up and good. Singleton with a nice drive to the bucket. Down it for Singleton. 14-12 Railers.
Seen that a couple times now, Scott, where Dylan thinks he can take his man Logan, and he has. Missed the layup on the one with the left-handed layup. This time finishes with the right. Big basket there for the Railers.
Titans with the basketball, down by 2. They'll work it around. Estes gives it to Burris. Now to Lehman. Tapped away from Singleton. Lehman's able to get it. Now he'll pull up for a three. Off the rim. No good. Kilby's there for the rebound. And Kilby just roaming around the rim, Josh, grabbing offensive rebound.
Yeah, you're right. And the only guy back underneath rebounding was Hollinger, and he's got to have help under there. There's nobody else under there rebounding, and Froby didn't go for the rebound, and Hollinger was going on two guys, and not against this team. You're not going to be able to do that.
14-14, 2:10 to go in the first half. Railers with the ball. They'll work it around. Froby still. There we go. Singleton with another drive. Couldn't get it to go, but Singleton right now is about the only one that can get to the rim.
Yeah, he has, and shown it 3 times and just 1 for 3 on layups, but I like my chances if Singleton can continue to get there to make more layups.
Tied up at 14. Titans have the basketball. Kilby guarded by Froby. Gives it to Lehman. Now to Estes. To Burris. Down low to Logan. Now they'll get it down low to Kilby, and he'll put it up and good. As Hollinger tried to take a charge, no call, and Kilby's got 4 points.
Yeah, and right now they're just beating us up underneath, Scott. Just strength and overall aggressiveness. The Railers trying to take charges and not bodying guys up, and we're going to have to use some more strength.
16-14. Titans with the lead. Froby with it. Gives it to Singleton. Now Whiteman. Whiteman's going to dribble. He's going to pull for a jumper. No good. Logan there with the rebound. (16-14). 40 seconds to go in the first half. Glenwood will pull it back out, see if they hold for one.
Yeah, I think they'll try to hold for one here, and not so sure Coach Alexander won't allow them to. Railers down 16-14 here with about 20 seconds left, and willing to hold.
Low scoring game, 16-14, 12 seconds on the clock. Now Estes will go. Tried to get it down low. Froby tapped it out of there. Off of Froby. Going to stay with the Titans with 3.3 on the clock. It will be Titans basketball on their own baseline. Leaning to inbound. Gets it up top to Kilby. Now to Estes. Estes throws up a three. Off the rim. No good. And that will do it for the first half here in Glenwood. It's the Titans 16, the Railers 14. We'll take a commercial break. We come back, we'll have the Ground Incorporated and Schneider Chiropractic halftime show here on WLCN 96.3 FM.
Here at halftime, Chatham Glenwood High School between the Railers and the Titans. The Railers trail 16-14. Go through the scoring here in the Ground Incorporated and Schneider Chiropractic halftime show. The Titans were led by Tyler Estes, the 6'2 senior, has 5 at halftime, 4 apiece for Tyler Burris and Mitch Kilby. And their leading scorer, Luke Lennon, held to just 3 points on a total of 16 for the Titans. The Railers, obviously low scoring for them too. A bunch of three-pointers, well, not a bunch, not enough so far, but a couple of them. Will Ewald and Cameron Whiteman have 2 three-pointers apiece. They've got 6 points apiece, and 2 for Dylan Singleton on a team. 6 minutes and 40 seconds left here at halftime. We'll take another break. We'll be back here in just a couple minutes in the Ground Incorporated and Schneider Chiropractic halftime show. And you're listening to Lincoln Railer Basketball.
All right, Jim, we're going.
If you need to... Need some scoring, Scott. Back here at Chatham Glenwood High School, 16-14 here at half. The Railers down by 2. You're in the Ground Incorporated and Schneider Chiropractic halftime show. And points and easy points have been hard to come by for the Railers, Scott. A lot of, 4 made three-pointers and a two-pointer for the Railers. Really, the Titans have made a couple of threes, but also some easier baskets around the rim. Gotten beat up a little bit on the offensive boards.
Yeah, you're right, Josh. And Railers having a hard time getting to the rim, and that's something that we're used to seeing. Froby, I don't think, has even been in the paint.
No.
Everything's been around the perimeter. Give credit to Glenwood, pushing our offense out. And what kind of adjustments do you look for at halftime as Coach Al, as the Railers come back on the court?
Well, you got to continue to try and drive the basketball. I don't think Hollinger's taken a shot attempt yet, and you can't do that. He's got to find his rhythm here in this basketball game. And we've wondered about this team a little bit in the fact that when you aren't able to turn over teams so easily, and you're making a shoot from the perimeter, historically teams wouldn't dare the Railers to shoot from the perimeter. They would let you drive to the basket or at least get way up on you and hope that the Railers drive it. This year's a little bit different. I think teams know that the Railers like to get out on the break. They like to finish with pushing the basketball. They like to drive the lane, and a little more of the inconsistent three-point shooting by the Railers might be a fault here tonight, maybe more evident than we've seen all season.
Yeah, you're right, Josh. And we got to get something going second half, down by 2, and got to get some offense. Let's take a commercial break. We'll come back. We'll have more halftime here in Glenwood as the Railers are down 16-14. Stay tuned. This is Lincoln Rather Basketball, WLCN 96.3 FM. Welcome back to Glenwood High School.
Back in black.
Yeah, we are back in black as the Railers with a 2-point deficit here, Josh. Start the second half. And
well, I think too earlier, Scott, we talked about some shooting too. Singleton's, they're almost daring him a little bit to shoot from the outside. He's got about 4 attempts from three-point range, not able to get one to go. Got a couple drives to the basket. If he can get 1 to 2 of those three-pointers to go, will only open up the driving lanes for him as well.
Titans with the basketball to start the second half. Lehnan back to Hansbrough. Over to Lehnan, now in the corner. Titans will work it around. Hansbrough with it up top, gets it over to Estes. Now up top to Lehnan.
Remember, Hansbrough was out with foul trouble most of that first half as well, too. Starter Hansbrough back in for the Titans. The Railers go with their normal starting 5.
Lehnan for a 3. No good. Rebound, Ewald. Now Froby has it on the wing.
Got to get Froby going, Scott. We got to get him. He doesn't have any points so far. He's got to get to 10 tonight, or the Railers don't have a shot at winning this.
Hollinger kicks it out. Nothing there. Now Singleton to Froby. Froby gets to the lane. Up and no good. Just a little too strong for Froby, but he was able to find the lane, Josh, and get to the basket.
Yeah, and Caden's either got to roll that thing over the front of the rim, take one more dribble and get over the front of the rim, or use the backboard on that. That's a tough shot to make with a floating, from 3 or 4 feet from the basket. One more dribble and a right hand probably gets him a layup there.
It'll be a foul on Hollinger as Burris tried to get to the basket. No shot. Titans basketball on their own baseline.
Yeah, stacked here by...
Now Leenan will kick it all the way up top.
Chatham thought they might go for somebody, a big boy, try to lob it up in the middle, but they didn't.
16-14 is your score. 6:30 to go in the third. Titans with the basketball. Logan with it. Now he'll dribble in, spin.
Travel.
And, all right, they do get the travel as Logan's tried to spin to the basket.
Yeah, too many spins there and too many steps before you put the ball on the floor. Good help side defense there by Singleton as well, coming from the top to try and cause some havoc on Logan.
Ewald. Whiteman, now Singleton. Kicks it out to Ewald. There's Froby with it. Raylor's working around, little weave on the right side. Now Froby, nothing there. Gives it to Whiteman.
That's his patented move too. Right-handed dribble to the baseline, and Chatham Glenwood has done the scouting report. Burris did an excellent job on Froby tonight.
Singleton up, left it short. Little contact, no foul. Titans with the rebound. Burris. Trap, now get it up top to Hansbrough. Over to Estes. Now Leenan back up top to Estes. 16-14 Titans. At this rate, first 1 to 20 wins.
Yeah, you're right. And this will be a quick game for sure. A lot of holding the basketball and trying to find that perfect shot.
There's a 3 on the way, no good. Froby jumps up for the rebound, and we're going to get Logan with a foul.
Yeah, 33, Logan with a throwdown of Whiteman, it looked like, on the rebound as Froby had the rebound. Just the first team foul of the half. Logan's first personal as well.
16-14. Same score as we had. There's Froby. Pulls up for a jumper. No good. Logan with the rebound. Froby still trying to find his shot. But it's encouraging that he's able to get to the rim a little bit. And there's a charge on Burris as Hollinger takes another one.
Yeah.
And Burris picks up his first.
You're exactly right. Great job by Hollinger beating him to the spot and squaring up on him. And that's something the Railers probably went over in the locker room and maybe even before the game, that this Titans team not going to beat you with quickness but power and throw that shoulder into your chest.
Singleton up and good. Count the bucket as Logan picks up his second foul, team third. Singleton to the line for the and one.
Yeah, and I don't think Logan wants to play a whole lot of defense. Really, it's been Singleton been able to drive to the basket, especially on that handoff. He's been able to find a crease, and that time Dillon able to go up and take the contact and finish. Looks like 15 checks in for the Titans. Eli Vogler, 6'4" senior, checks in for Logan, who's a 6'6" senior. Looks like he'll probably try to guard Singleton. Singleton up, free throw good. So a three-point play converted the old-fashioned way by Singleton. The Railers lead 17-16 here. 4:35 left in the third quarter.
Burris guarded by Ewald. Spins back around, gives it up top to Leenan. Now over to Estes. Railers with a 1-point lead. Burris up top to Estes.
I think Logan was probably...
Oh, there's a steal by Froby. Froby around the back. Up and count the bucket.
Maybe that'll get him going.
Froby with the deuce. 19-16 Railers.
First 2 points for the leading scorer for the Railers. 17 a game for the Railers. Finally gets on the scoring board, and maybe that's something that'll get him going, Scott. Defense, we talked about, basically been the MO of this Railer team. Defense leads to offense, a steal, and Froby finishes on the other end.
Foul is on Froby. His first, team second. Railers up by 3, halfway through the third.
I don't think Vogler's a offensive outburst and underneath. I think they lost Logan with that.
There's a tip, and they're going to get Singleton with a foul. As the ball was tipped out of there, Singleton was just going for it.
Yeah.
He's going to pick up a personal.
Singleton with the first. Looks like everybody's got one on the Railer starting five, and the third team foul here for the Railers in the second half. One thing you don't want to do, Scott, is get these guys the bonus. They're struggling to score the way it is. Don't give them opportunities on fouls to get easy points.
All right. Railers with a three-point advantage. Ewald almost read that pass. Now they'll get it into Burris. Nothing there. Back to Lehman for a three.
Short.
Left it short. Fought for. The big guy for Glenwood comes out of there with it, and he's going to be fouled by Whiteman as Vogler, the big guy, fighting his way down there for the rebound, and he'll be fouled. Titans basketball on their own baseline. That's the fourth team foul on the Railers. Second one on Whiteman. Titans get it into Burris up top. 3:16 to go in the third. 19-16 Railers. It was 16-14 a half. Titans looking to get on the scoreboard in the second half. They'll work it around. Leaning. Nowhere to go with it. Now in the corner to Estes. They'll get it down low to Vogler. Your dishes to Burris.
Blocked by
Tapped
Singleton.
out of there. Fought for. And Ewald with the rebound.
Yeah, blocked by Singleton from behind, and Ewald picks it up, and Coach Alexander wants the Railers to push to try this.
Roby.
To the defense for Chatham not to get set up.
Singleton hands off to Whiteman. Nothing there. Now to Ewald. Ewald will dribble
lane.
in. Up and down the basket for Ewald.
Yeah.
Got the finger roll. Got to go.
Shooter's touch there on a long drive there. Not timeout.
And the Titans need a timeout. It's 21-16, 2:29 to go in the third.
Full timeout for.
Full timeout. We'll take one as well, Josh. Stay tuned. You're listening to Lincoln Raider Basketball on WLCN 96.3 FM.
Must be stalling.
21-16 is your score here in the third. 2:29 to go in the third. Headline Salon. Visit Brett, Liz, Danielle, and Shay at 602 Keokuk in Lincoln. Phone 651-8310 with walk-ins. Welcome. State Bank of Lincoln, serving the area for over 113 years with 4 locations in Lincoln and 2 in Clinton. Proud to be a Lincoln Railer sponsor.
5-point lead seems like a 15-point here tonight.
You're right, Josh, and be a big stop right here for the Railers.
Yeah, if you can get this thing to 7 or 8, there's a lot of time left, but scoring has been tough to come by for both teams.
Kilby with it now up top to Estes.
Logan checked back in for Vogler for the Titans.
Titans looking for some offense as Logan checks back in. He's got 2 fouls. Estes with it up top now to Lehman.
The one thing is they flashed some guys in the free throw line, but just really don't want to pass the ball there. Not sure the Titans are real comfortable with someone catching the ball at the free throw line. They just haven't really gave him the opportunity.
Now they work it into Logan. There's nothing there. Guarded by Hollinger. Now they'll kick it out. Swing it around. Estes with it up top. Now to Lehman. Lehman pulls up for a 3. Got it. Glenwood's leading scorer, Lehman. He's got 6 points. It's 21-19. Railers with the lead. 1:25 to go in the third. Railers with the basketball. Whiteman now up top to Froby. Hands off to Whiteman, who hands off to Singleton. Little 3-man weave up top for the Railers.
Yeah, big shot there by
Froby dribbles in, nothing there. They'll kick it back out. Singleton to Ewald. 1 minute to go in the third. Railers up by 2. Froby with the basketball. Now Singleton. Singleton drives. Nothing there. Spins around. Up. No good. And they're going to have a foul.
Oh, they got called foul on Singleton on the rebound.
Singleton's going to pick up the foul. The mystery foul. Singleton's going to have a seat. Tungate checks in for his first minutes of the night. Railers up by 2. Titans with the basketball. 51 seconds to go in the third.
Well, that's why that's a big shot by Lennon in that last possession. You know, the Railers had some momentum. Blakeman calls a timeout. The Railers are up 5, and he comes in and hits a big, big 3. So, clutch shot there by Lennon.
33 on the clock. Titans with the basketball. Railers up by 2. Lennon guarded by Ewald. Nothing there. Gets it down low to Burris. Now kicks it out in the corner to Kilby. No shot there. They'll reset. Estes with it up top. 19 on the clock.
Yeah, I think they'll try to hold for 1 here and draw something up, probably for some screens or something underneath for Lennon to get loose on the perimeter.
8 on the clock. Burris with it, guarded by Tungate. Now they get in the corner to Kilby. Kilby pulls up for a 3. Left it short. Rebound fought for. Estes throws up a last-second shot. Doesn't get it to go, and that will be your score at the end of 3. It's the Railers 21, the Titans 19. We'll take a commercial break. We'll come back. We'll have fourth quarter action here in Glenwood. You're listening to Lincoln Rather Basketball on WLCN 96.3 FM. (21-19) is your score as we enter the fourth quarter. It will be the Railer basketball as Froby to inbound to Singleton.
PA announcer just announced that Lennon scored his 1,000th point on that last 3-pointer, so congratulations to him, yeah.
Mr. Lennon. Now hopefully he stays at 1,000.
That's it, yeah, 1,000. That's it. We don't want any more tonight. I don't care what you do after that, unless we see you in the regional.
Railers up by 2 with the basketball here in Glenwood. Fourth quarter underway. Froby with it, spins back around, gives it to Singleton up top.
Froby just can't get comfortable on that left-handed drive. Normally that's a layup for him a lot this year, and just can't quite get that corner turned.
Hollinger still looking to change that goose egg on the scoreboard.
Not even a shot attempt so far.
No. Whiteman now hands off to Ewald to Singleton. Singleton to Froby. Froby dribbles right, gives it to Ewald. Nothing there as Ewald's cut off by Estes. Now gives it to Singleton on the wing. Now Hollinger. Railers working around, eating some clock. 7 to go in the fourth. Whiteman gives it to Singleton. Now to Froby. Froby thinks about a 3. Now shuffles it to Ewald.
I think we can run the weave for like 7 minutes.
I'm just going to... Going to let it play out. That's a lot of nonsense
dizzy,
talk
and
there.
You're gonna be hoarse by then.
We'll just let her go. Railers with the basketball up by 2. Froby swatted as he tried to get to the rim.
That's right. You got to keep going though, and you can't let that discourage you from trying to get to the basket.
Singleton bumped by Logan. No call. Now Froby for a 3 in the corner. Left it short. Rebound Hansbrough for the Titans. Leaning for a 3. Off the rim, no good. Tracked down off of the Titans as Froby hit it off of Burris.
Man, how was that not a foul on Logan?
There's
Singleton went into the lane.
A lot of contact there, no call.
Got body blocked into off the ball. Thought he might have had a chance to get a layup there, and really Singleton again is about the only one that can get by his man right now.
Railers up by 2 with the basketball. 6:15 to go in the fourth. There's a 3 by Hollinger. Ooh, off the rim, no good for Hollinger. His first shot attempt of the night. Left it short. Rebound Titans.
Yeah, and that's tough to do. You know, you haven't attempted a shot all night and then come in here and you get a wide open look and you come up short on that. So tough there for Hollinger, but a good look.
21-19. Low scoring game usually is here when these two teams match up. There's a steal by Froby. Froby to the right. Foul by Hansbrough on the ground. Oh, I don't know how that was on the ground. Froby was going up for a layup.
How's that on the ground?
Coach Al doesn't like it. I'm going to have to agree with him.
That's two shots.
Coach Al pleads his case, but is not going to change the call. Froby gets it into Whiteman. Now to Singleton. To Ewald. Rails up by 2. 5:30 to go in the ball game. It's going to come down to the wire.
Yeah, absolutely it will. Probably free throws if it ever had a chance to get to that far, or that many fouls. 5 on the Railers, 4 on Chatham Glenwood. Titans with only 3 points here in the second half.
Singleton to Hollinger. Gets it to Froby. Froby dribbles right. Nothing there. Ends it to Singleton. Now Froby a dribble right. Spin left. And he'll be fouled by Burris as he reached in.
Yeah, 16 fouls now. So next one, and the Railers will be in the bonus. 16 fouls for
Burris picked up his third.
No, that'd be just the 15 foul.
Froby to inbound, gets it into Whiteman, who gets it up top to Ewald.
Well, I think Dylan can go by Vogler, yeah.
Singleton up and good.
Yeah, I think he can go by Vogler every time. Logan's out, Vogler came in. I think if you're Coach Alexander, Scott, just clear it out and let Dylan go to the basket.
Singleton with the bucket. Singleton's got 7 points, and it's going to be a timeout. A full timeout for the Titans. We'll take one as well. 23-19, 4:36 to go in the game. This is Lincoln Raider basketball on WLCN 96.3 FM. (23-19), 4:36 to go in this ball game here in Glenwood, Illinois, as Railers
holding on. Illinois holding on as well.
Yeah,
67-54 over at Purdue. About 2 minutes left, 2:20 left in that game over there. So we hope the Illini and the Railers hold on here tonight. Chatham Glenwood going to take the ball out down 4. 23-19. A lot of time left here, 4:36.
Titans basketball. Estes gets it into Hansbrough. Raiders up by 4. Hansbrough dribbles left. Nothing there. Gives it to Burris. Burris dribbles in, and they're going to get Singleton with another foul. That's his third. And Burris will be going to the line to shoot 2.
Yeah, Singleton at the foul on Burris as Burris got it at the free throw line and drove to the basket.
Looks like Titans maybe just trying to muscle their way to the
Well, they just
paint.
you're right. They just put their shoulder down, and if any Railer can step in front of Burris or the other guy that has done it a couple times is Kilby, and also Logan, we'll take charge after charge. Short.
Burris makes both free throws. 23-21, 4:27 to go in the game. Railers with the basketball.
Watch
now
this.
Logan back in for the Titans.
Something different here as Coach Blakeman. We can hear him through the headphones. Something yells out, something a little bit different defense. I don't know if it's a run and jump or some sort of double team the pass, but the Railers continue to run that weave and see what they can come up with here.
Froby has the basketball halfway through the fourth. 23-21 Railers.
I think Singleton can step up and hit a three. Scott's going to be a huge basket for the Railers. Logan's playing way off of him. If Dylan's at the three-point line, Logan's at the free throw line.
Railers with their little weave. We'll just let them do it. 3:35 to go. Whiteman with the basketball over to Singleton. Railers working some clock. It's going to be a possession game here to end the game as Hollinger looked a little backdoor to Ewald. That'll dribble in, up, and count the bucket for Hollinger as he got by his man, and the Railers extend their lead by 4.
Yeah, kind of just did that stall where he looked like he was going to go, then he backed it out, then Hollinger's Lennon got up a little bit closer on him, and then Hollinger went right by him for a nice, huge basket by the junior. His first 2 points of the night.
Get it down low to Logan, almost tipped out there by Hollinger. Hollinger loses Logan as he was able to spin out of there, put it up and good for Logan. The lead is cut to down to 2.
Yeah, just throw it over the top, and Logan went up and got it over Hollinger. Really a little too easy. That's the easiest basket the Titans have gotten all night.
25-23 Railers. 2:40 on the clock. Titans switch up their defense a little bit. Now Leanan is on Hollinger. Singleton guarded by Logan, kicks it out to Whiteman. Now up top to Ewald. Over to Froby, guarded by Burris. Railers work it around, up by 2. 2:20 to go in the ball game. Froby to Ewald, hands off to Singleton. Singleton spins up and count the bucket for Singleton as he gets into the lane. Logan with the foul. Singleton to the line for the and one.
Yeah, big time move by Singleton. You kind of saw him flirting with the notion of going in there on Logan a couple handoffs before, and that time he got in there with the reverse pivot and went up, and Logan fouled him and get the basket to go. So Dylan stepping up here, free throw off.
Missed it. Missed the free throw. Logan definitely with the size advantage, but credit Singleton just to be strong and just to get in there.
Grabbed another foul by the Titans too, Scott. So both teams with 16 fouls now. Any other foul could be some easy baskets for either team in the bonus.
Titans need another timeout. That leaves them with 3, it looks like. Family Custom Cleaners, Tanning, 24-hour laundromat, and U-Haul dealer located at 621 Woodlawn Road in Lincoln. Watch for dry cleaning and super tanning specials. Phone 735-2505 for more information. CCA Online offers internet service to Logan County. Visit the website ccaonline.com to sign up for a free site survey from your local, friendly, knowledgeable internet service provider. Illinois extends their lead over Purdue. Like a 17-point advantage.
Yeah.
How much time? About a minute and 15. But we got a close one here in Glenwood with the Railers with a 4-point advantage. Under 2 minutes to go in the game. Estes with it, gets it down low to Logan, guarded by Whiteman. Whiteman swats at it, and he's going to be charged with a foul.
Yeah, Coach Al okay with that, too. Foul underneath on Whiteman.
Looks like it was all ball, but they're going to say he got him on the arm. Logan to the line, shooting 2. It's Whiteman's second foul, team 7th. First free throw from Logan. In and out.
Yeah, the Railers got a rebound here, too. You got 23 is Burris, 6'3" underneath. Strong guy, also 10 is Tyler Estes at 6'2". Whiteman and Hollinger underneath on the boards.
Logan's second free throw, left it short, rebound, fought for. Froby's got the rebound. Railers with the ball up by 4.
That's a big rebound, too. He wasn't on the low position on the rebound, Scott, and he was able to come across and get that. Looks like Coach Al spread it out now with
big possession for the Railers. Froby to the basket. He's going to be fouled as he couldn't get to he got to the rim, just couldn't finish.
Yeah, both teams in the bonus now. 17 fouls apiece, so 23 who's guarding Burris as guarding Froby. Burris picks up his 4th personal foul with Froby stepping to the line with a 1 and bonus. Big free throws here by the senior. Short.
Froby misses the first. 4-point lead for the Railers. It's a big free throw right here. Got that one, nothing but net. 28-23, 1:38 to go in the game.
Yeah, Rayler's got to play good defense here without fouling and rebound. Look, lately the Titans have been going underneath the Logan, trying to find him underneath the basket with position.
Hansbrough with the basketball. Down by 5, 1:25 to go. Hansbrough dribbles left, now gets it to Lehman. He's going to pull up for a 3. Left it short off the front of the rim. Estes there for the putback. And Coach Blakeman needs another timeout.
Yeah, Estes just going to the boards.
Full timeout. And we'll take one as well. 28-25 Railers with 1:16 to go here in Glenwood. This is Lincoln Railer basketball on WLCN 96.3 FM. (28-25) is your score with 1:16 to go in the ball game. It's been a close one here, a low-scoring game here in Glenwood, as they usually are. It's going to be Railer basketball with 1:16 to go in the game. Very key possession out here for the Railers as the Titans extend their defense. Now the Railers will get it into Ewald. Whiteman with it all the way up to Froby. Down low to Hollinger, nothing there. Hollinger will kick it back out. He's going to be fouled by Hansbrough. Hollinger will go to the line for one in the bonus. With 1:09 to go in the ball game, Railers up by 3. Some big free throws coming for Hollinger. Got the first. The junior. He's got 3 points. Logan checks in for Kilby. Railers up by 4, 1:09 to go. Short. Hollinger misses the second. 4-point advantage for the Railers. 1 minute to go in the ball game. Hansbrough with it up top, guarded by Singleton. Now Estes back to Hansbrough. Over to Lehman for a 3. Off the rim, no good. Off the top of the backboard, out of bounds.
Railers might have got a break there. The ball went over the top of the backboard, and it looked like a couple Titans under there for a big rebound, but it went over the top of the backboard, and the Railers will get it out of bounds here. So 29-25, 49.9 left. The Railers got to inbound it here.
Whiteman to inbound. We got a timeout, and Coach Al's going to call one. That's why you keep those timeouts late, Josh. We got 4 left now.
Yeah, the Railers.
30-second timeout. We'll keep it right here.
You said 4 timeouts for the Railers left, just 1 for the Titans. But also I hope someone over in that timeout is reminding Cam that he cannot run the baseline over there. It wasn't a made field goal. He's got to stay set, taking the ball out of bounds. If he moves over there to travel, and Titans will get the ball back. So the Railers got to get open here. You got to think that the Titans will be fouling as soon as we get it in.
We got a final. It's the Fighting Illini 79, the Purdue Boilermakers 62. Big win for the Fighting Illini. Now, if the Railers can take care of this, it'll be a good night for basketball.
Yeah,
guys.
full court pressure by
Whiteman. Gets it into Ewald in the corner. Here comes a trap. Now to Hollinger. And what do we got here?
Foul on Chatham.
On Kilby, 22.
22, which Wilson won. The referee was showing 2. Now he's going back to the 1-1. So 1-1, the 19th foul on Chatham. Make some big free throws here, Scott.
Absolutely.
You got to get to at least one of these.
Got
Good.
it.
Hollinger up. Made the first one last time, missed the second one. This time he makes the first. Hopefully, you always want to be up in basketball, for me, just like baseball. You always want to be up 4 in case of that grand slam. Basketball, you always like to be up that 3.
Got the second.
That 3, now the Railers up 6.
Big free throw. Second one up. And just missed it. Railers up by 7. 36 on the clock. It's desperation time. Ooh, tapped out there. It's off of Logan as Whiteman slapped at the ball, went off Logan's knee. It's Railer basketball. 31 seconds to go. Railers up by 7 with the basketball. Whiteman inbound.
Got to get it in here.
Got a timeout. Gets it tapped out, bro.
Got to have somebody in the middle. We got Singleton and Froby are up there trying to get open on 3-4 guys, and we got 2 guys sitting in the back. Somebody's got to come open in the middle there.
Now Froby gets it pushed by Hansbrough, and there's the foul called. And the senior will go to line shooting.
And into our sidekicks over here. The crew here from 14.
Yeah, you're right. Go ahead.
1450. It's .com.
And Froby struggling from the line.
Really hasn't been in all night.
Yeah, 6 points for Froby.
Yeah, it's been a tough game for him. Carried the load the other night
and gets the second
at Rock Island with 28.
Oh, he's on backboard, out of bounds. Titans basketball. Railers up by 8. 21 seconds to go in the ball game. Estes to Lehnan. Good defense by Ewald. Lehnan's going to throw up a 3. No good.
Fought away from him, but then Burris went up and airballed maybe the easiest shot of the night for the Titans, and Cam came away with it. So you like to think the Railers up 33-25 with 8.7 are going to wrap thing up, and it was a hard-fought game, Scott. This is very physical underneath. Whiteman up with the first free throw, and good. Chatham just couldn't get enough scoring. Scott, they were 16 at half, and you're going to finish with, 25 right now.
So a 10-point lead for the Railers as time winds down. A former Central State 8 rival. We meet up again, and the Railers have the Ground Incorporated Schneider Chiropractic post-game show here on WLCN 96.3 FM. 35-25 is your final here in Glenwood as the Railers with a big victory over the Titans.
9-8. Chatham took the lead going into halftime at a score of 16-14, but it was really the second half by the Railers. Scott, the Railers outscored the Titans 21-9 in the second half. Railers were up 21-19 after 3. And then with that 10-point advantage in the 4:30. With Coach Alexander here in just a couple minutes here in the Ground Incorporated and Schneider Chiropractic postgame show. And you're listening to Lincoln Railer Basketball.
Here in Glenwood, the Railers with the victory moves them to 16-2 on the year. And Josh, halftime adjustments for the Railers. I think Coach Al may be telling them to get to the rim a little bit more and don't rely on that 3, and something happened, and Singleton was able to do a little bit of that tonight.
Well, you're right, and Dylan with a big basket there late and really was the only guy getting to the hoop. And then Froby got there, I think, on a steal and made that nice behind-the-back move and then went up for the layup. Hollinger didn't have any points really through 3 quarters and finished with 5. So it came down the stretch.
Versus Blakeman. That game should never happen again unless we have a shot clock.
Televised or anything.
We said the first 1 to 20 wins.
Well,
so we extended that a little bit.
I said over there when we hit 30, I was ready to go home.
Well, It's like that every time these two face each other, Coach, and you knew it wouldn't be any different tonight, but give credit to your kids. You know, Froby had an off night tonight, but Singleton able to step up, and, you know, Whiteman hit some big threes early on. You know, everybody contributed, you know, in the end.
Well, you know, and one of the things that Coach Blakeman does is he usually picks one player out and says, you're going to beat me, and the other one's standing in the lane. And they picked Dylan tonight, and Dylan took 3 shots early, didn't make a...
You got to find other ways to score, and tonight Froby couldn't get there on the drive. Three-pointer didn't have a lot of them, but he got that big steal and was able to get to the on a breakaway, and that's a little thing that you can find a way to do something on one end that can turn yourself into a baskets on the other end. You outscored them 21-9 in the second half, and you saw a lot more guys really aggressive, a little bit more to the basket.
We did. We told them get to the paint. We went to the side weave instead of out front, and that allowed us to spread the court a little bit and allow us to get to the paint. And you know, that's Coach Gregg's call on where we're running our weave at, and that was definitely I think it was successful in the sophomore game. So realistically, Gregg gets a better look at you know, what everybody's doing, and he's very intact of the sophomore game on what they're doing to us. So when that happens, it's usually going to happen in the varsity game.
The old Central State 8 foe, they're tops in the Central State 8. You're tops in the, or they're one of the tops, about the third, I think, and you're the tops in the Apollo. But you quickly moved to a non-conference game on Thursday with Washington coming to town, and then you've got Morton on Friday.
Yeah, you know, this week here, if you look and go back, this is the week that basically everybody would take off to play in tournaments. This week originally started out to that Midwinter Classic, if you remember, we had Washington and Morton, and I can't remember who else we had, but Canton. We had 3 mid-Illini schools, and it fit right into our schedule, and we got,
I guess, things going on that night. A little fundraiser for Coach Kevin Brown, who passed away back in June, so I guess they're calling it Gray Out Night, and a lot of things going on that night.
Well, there's not a lot. We're just kind of, we've got great T-shirts. Anybody wants to buy anything, all the proceeds is going to go to the cancer in Peoria, the brain cancer for research. You know, it's kind of in his name, but yet it's kind of like the V Foundation. Everything, you know, is in his name, and it goes to the type of cancer that he had, and the battle and the research to try to solve a problem or a cure for it. And that's kind of what we're doing, trying to find a cure for brain cancer. And you know, Kevin Brown was a very close friend of mine, and you're head coach, and I think if you're a soft guy, I think your teams play soft, and you know, I think if you know, you got to try to teach them to be aggressive and do the things the right way. So but that's Thursday night, 6 o'clock start, 7:30 for the varsity, and support a good cause. And there'll be a big 5-gallon bucket out there that will take donations, and just drop them in there. If you need a receipt, there will be receipts available for you. But you know, come on out and watch a good game, but also come out and help support a great cause.
Big Railer win tonight, Coach. Also a big Fighting Illini win as well.
You're kidding me. I got it taped at home.
Josh Komnick, I was going to tell you.
We hope you were excited right here. You don't know the score.
You know, and I didn't know the score.
Dang it.
You just ruined my, you know, I can't go